Hey guys, and welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. If you missed the last episode, we defeated Jarvia. So yeah, we are now going to continue some of this stuff, so we can't do that one. Pass this on in the Proving Ground, so we'll go and do that very quickly, before we then go and speak to Doolin. And we've also got Zelinda's Woes in the Tapster's Tavern, so we'll do both of those things. Where should we start? What is that one? That is the Tapster's Tavern, so we'll go with this one first. Let us go down here, and then we'll go into the Proving.
Now's better than later.
It is indeed. Right. We'll speak to Ordell first.
What are you looking at, stranger?
I met your daughter.
I have no daughter. Could be you met a castless whore claiming she was once mine.
Well, that's rude. Persuade, if you don't take Zelinda back, she'll die.
What? You think she'd die just to keep that thing? She knows what she has to do to come home. I never wanted her gone. Just the little cur. Can't she see she'd have a better life if she got rid of it?
He's a baby, not a cur, and she loves him.
Look, just tell her... We never meant to hurt her. It just seemed best that... Oh, just tell her to come home. Her mother and I are waiting for her.
Silver-tongued. Nice. Right. Let's go and do this, quick.
I hear Jarvia will be troubling us no longer. I assume that's what you're here to tell me?
I found these mercenaries. No, I found these papers. Mercenaries were hired to kill Tyrion. Tyran?
As we suspected. But still somehow chilling. To call so coldly for his brother's death. Balin is a monster. I'm glad you will help us make sure he does not rule.
If you're ready, Lord Harrowmont will see you now.
Absolutely. Excellent. Lead the way.
His lordship is looking forward to meeting you.
I mean, who wouldn't? Right. Harrowmont's estate. I don't think we've explored this. Have we explored this? Maybe we did. Can I go and give that potion to that person? Is that this area? I can't remember. I have no idea. Or was that in Balin's place? I think that was in Balin's place. Shit. Okay. We're in the wrong area. That's fine. Let's go talk to Harrowmont. Look how smooth it looks. Isn't this nice? Alright, let's go get an audience with the king. Or the future king, I should say, as I move my camera.
Got it.
Got it. Any codex? Any chess? Anything? Boo.
The word publicly is that you support my enemy. But Doolin promises you've sworn yourself to us. I am Lord Pyral Harrowmont, and I would hear this in your own words. Is it true?
I'd rather see you on the throne than Balin.
I would have preferred that you come to me before slandering me to some of the highest placed families in Orzammar. But with this evidence of Balin's depravity, we should be able to work out a mutual arrangement, if not trust. If you truly wish to take my side, I ask that you do one more thing for me. Do you know anything of the Paragon Branca?
I've heard the name. I'm not saying always another step, get to the point. No, I've heard the name.
Branca is a paragon, the only one we have been blessed with in 4 generations. 2 years ago, she took her entire house into the deep roads on a mad quest to uncover ancient secrets. No one's heard from her since. Were she to return and endorse someone for the throne, the Assembly would be honor-bound to accept her wishes.
If it will get you the throne, I will find Branca. Actually, no, let's get a little bit of lore. What if she's dead?
Her entire house went with her. It would take a lot to kill so many. If not, bringing proof of her death, or a body to return to the stone, would still show that as an ancestor, it was my hand she guided to her remains.
Are you sure Branca would support you as king?
It's hard to say what she would do. She wasn't exactly known for her predictability. She never seemed to like being a paragon. She was devoted to her craft, never cared for politics. But one of the most brilliant minds Orzammar has seen. Branca hated Darkspawn with a passion. She would certainly be a valuable voice to support your treaty.
Okay then. If it will help you get the throne, I'll find Bronca.
My men traced Branca's disappearance to an ancient crossroads known as Caradin's Cross. It is many miles below where we normally venture, but I can provide a map to lead you there. Just enter the deep roads through the mines. Thank you again, and may the ancestors guide your steps.
Well, thank you too. Okay. Can we still talk to him?
Should you find Branca, I trust you will both vote with your hearts.
No, we can't. Cool. Right, let's head out. We'll head to the Proving, I think. Yeah, we'll head to the Proving. We will then finish up the last of the little side quests here, and then be on our way. I rob la. Inventory full. Shit. That is what I also need to do. I need to sell lots of stuff. Right. Have I got any nugs I can get rid of? Yes.
You're the best wrangler I've ever seen.
Thanks, mate.
But there's more out there.
Have you seen my lunch? It's a piece of lichen bread with a spread of old cheese and shredded dried meat.
No.
I'm only asking because you never know who's going to get hungry.
Fantastic.
Right. Best in the trade, you know. I worked the ore myself.
Just show me your stuff, man. Come on. Jesus. Right. What can we get rid of? Let's start with weapons. Tier 7, Tier 4. We'll get rid of that. Actually, we don't need that either. Go back to the top. Right. Get rid of that. Get rid of these daggers. Definitely get rid of those daggers. Lots of like Viridium stuff. Spiked maul we don't need. This isn't going to give us a lot of stuff, but they're better than nothing. Don't need that or that. Okay. What do I have here? Yep, definitely don't need them. You know what, I'll come back to this after we've sold everything. That's going to be easier. Okay, so I've sold a lot of stuff. I'm also going to switch Shale stuff out. Because currently, yeah, health regen and constitution. What I'm thinking is trying this out. Which will give us, when it loads. Come on. Am I doing it on the wrong one? Of course I am. There we go. That's actually going to give us Dex and 10% chance to dodge attacks, which I think might be more important. There we go, so we get all these bonuses as well. Yeah. Okay. Okay, cool. Let's try that. Let's go to the Proving Grounds. We'll find our thief. And then we shall go into the deep roads, I guess. Why is my frame rate so bad again? It must just be Orzammar, man. Has to be. I swear it was working fine in every other place apart from here. And this battle is going to absolutely kill it. Absolutely going to tank my frame rate. Okay. Let's give this a try.
So, Shale, when you were standing there all that time, did you sleep?
I have no need to sleep. My body does not tire or do other flesh-related functions.
Okay.
But don't you get bored? Wouldn't you want to dream at least?
I do not dream. This is what it does when it
Harrowmont has suckered the war.
Right.
Balin will not allow it.
Mumbles incoherently.
Come on.
Yes, of course.
Hit your 5.
Here,
Hit 2 on this one.
Watch me?
Come on, frame rate. Win. Hit a Mind Blast. Yeah, Alistair, you do your thing. Where's Shale? Shale, I need a 4 from you, buddy. Right, let's go.
Closely when they are still at night. There is little else
There we go. Beautiful.
to do.
for
Oh,
hours
oh
and
my
hours?
god, my frame rate.
Count the breaths.
I'm also stunned. Sick.
It helps
Come
to
then.
overcome the overwhelming urge to crush their faces while they sleep.
Come on.
Well, I won't be doing much of that anymore.
No, you won't.
Must it always be you?
Yeah, my frames are so bad.
Time to kill something.
Go down!
Hey, come on.
Move aside.
Come on. Nice. They all dead? No. God damn the frames.
Make short work of them.
Time to be crushed. Too slow.
You really wish to be beaten by an old woman?
Awesome.
I'll get on it.
If you could. Thank you. Okay. Health poultice. What do we have here? Just some gold. Hail rune, okay. Oh no.
What's on your mind?
Nothing.
It is no trouble.
Nothing is on my mind, Win. Thank you. Right, yep, so we'll go inside and then we'll just sell our last few things that we accidentally picked up. Now the question is, who do we speak to in here? Who do we think has stolen? Brewing Master still has a quest above him for some reason.
That was an excellent showing. We were honored by your participation, Warden.
Fantastic, thank you. What's my map say? Let's go speak to this fixer. Go steal him back. Steal him back, steal back from him. Oh, look at all these people.
I knew this secrets.
Fantastic.
Coin for the man who takes the warning down.
Oh. My god. Why won't you do anything? Hit a Mind Blast. You can't. Yeah, you hit a 5. Right, let's go. Come on, get some attacks in.
On your guard, wretch.
I think not.
Right, come on. Come on. Nice. Come on. Awesome. Now that just
Can I
leaves
get you a
you.
ladder so you can get off my back? Maker!
And there we go. As easy as that. Right, let's loot the body. There you go. Sweet. Right, so here's what we will do. We will go back to Dust Town and speak to the woman whose name I now can't remember. We will also, not robbing him yet, go back up to the Shaper and we will give them the book we just got. Nothing to steal, damn it. And yeah, we'll go from there. So I will see you in Dusktown. Okay, we are in Dusktown. So let's go speak to our dear old friend over here. They look like they want to start a fight with me, so let's go fight them.
So you're the one who killed Jarvia. Do you know what you've done? Jarvia was no paragon, but she looked after her own. Even the nobles wouldn't cross her. If you think we're gonna let you waltz around like you own the place, you're wrong. For Jarvia, attack!
Yeah.
Now's better
Okay.
than later.
Oh.
Run in fear.
Oh, and I'm stunned.
Done with you now.
Sick.
Right, you will be right.
And you are all dead.
It will hurt.
Enough.
You're gonna regret this!
Yes, they will. Unfortunately so. But
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
beggars can't be choosers. Haha, get it? Because, you know, beggars. Yeah. Never mind. Right.
You're back. I thought you weren't coming. What did he say?
Your father wants you to both come home.
Both of us? I don't believe he said that. I've never heard him refer to my son as anything but trash. He calls him it. But maybe Mother convinced him. Or you did. Oh, my friend. I cannot thank you enough. If this were a story, my son would grow to manhood and pledge himself as a knight in your service. When he grows up, I will send him to you. I promise.
Thank you. Don't know why you'd want to do that, but sure. Right. We've now ticked that off. So now we're going to go up to the Shaperate. I'll meet you guys up there and we'll deliver that side quest. Okay, we are in the Shaperate, so let's go and cash this one in. Or not. Everyone's going to get in my bloody way. My god, that's not what I wanted to do. Come on. There we go.
You found it. Warden, you have my gratitude. You're a bright spot in an otherwise dark time.
Thank you. What I also think we're going to do is we're going to go back to the Royal Palace and do the antidote side quest quickly while we're running back. So, let's go there. Right, here we are in the Royal Palace. I believe it was this way. And it should be down on the bottom left or something, if I remember correctly. Is it down here? Yes, this was it. Wait, was it? No? Oh, hang on. That's Balin. Ambassador Suites. It must be back up there. Okay. I have gone the wrong way, I think. Watch it just not be in this building at all. And I'm completely wrong. Down here. Yeah, here we go. Here's our little herbalist.
Any luck, Warden? She doesn't have much time.
I'll see what I can do. Wait, what do I need?
There's nothing I can do but wait.
Wait,
it's
what?
all but inevitable.
Ah, here we go. Okay. Okay.
She'll be up and around in no time, thanks to you.
Those sound effects, but sure. Right, let's go back. What we'll do is now I will go back to the guy. I will sell some stuff that we've picked up that we don't need, fill our inventory down a bit, and then we'll make our way into the deep roads. So let's push forward. Okay, we've just sold a whole bunch of stuff, so let's push forward. The mines come on.
Stranger, have you seen a Grey Warden hereabouts? I've been privy to the rumor that he, or was that she? You understand this was many mugs ago. Was searching for Branka on Lord Harrimon's own command.
I am the Grey Warden, and that would be he.
Well, if you're the best they got, then standards must have fallen way down.
Christ.
But I suppose that would account for a human in Orzammar. Say, could I ask you a favor?
Why not? Everyone else does.
Name's Oghren. And if you've ever heard of me before, it's probably all been about how I piss ale and kill little boys who look at me wrong. And that's mostly true. But the part they never say is how I'm the only one still trying to save our only paragon. And if you're looking for Branka, I'm the only one who knows what she was looking for, which might be pretty sodding helpful in finding her.
And what do you want in return for this information?
I know what Branka wanted, and how she was looking. You, I assume, know whatever Harrimon's men have dug up on where exactly she disappeared. If we pool our knowledge, we stand a chance of finding Branka. Otherwise, good sodding luck.
Sounds like we have a deal.
You should know that Branka was looking for the Anvil of the Void, the secret to building golems, which was lost centuries ago. The smith Caradin built it, and with it, Orzammar had 100 years of peace, while it was protected by the golems forged on the Anvil. As far as anyone knows, the anvil was built in the old Orton Tig. Branka planned to start looking there, if she could ever find it. All she knew was that it was past Caridin's Cross. No one's seen that Tig for 500 years.
Harrowmont gave me a map. I can get to Caridin's Cross.
If we're going, let's get moving. Branka's not gonna sodding find herself.
And there we go. So, we don't have to take Oghren, but we will. We'll drop Alistair.
Lost it.
And Oghren can come, which is going to be a bit of a risky team. It means we haven't got much of a tank, but that's why I gave Shale all the decks and stuff, so. Here we are. Right, what does Oghren have? Right, what does Oghren have? He has... shitty battle axe. There you go, you can have that. What's his armor? He has Dwarven Heavy Armor Tier 4. That is also not very good. We have the Boots of Diligence, we don't, so that won't be an armor set. The helmet look like? Crap. Cool, we'll leave him in this for now. Sick. Okay, well, onwards we go, I guess. Sorry, my finger stopped working for some reason. Right, into the Orzammar Commons. Yes. That's where we were, so we need to go down to Caridin's Cross.
Caridin's Cross. I can't believe Harrowmont actually tracked this place down. This used to be one of the biggest crossroads in the old Empire. You could get anywhere from here, including Orton Tig.
Oh, there you go. See any signs of Branka yet?
Not a one. But trust me, we will once we're on the path to the old Orton Tig. She was going to Caridin's home.
What's so important about Orton Tig?
It's the home of Caridin, the paragon who made the anvil. He was an Orton before he founded his own house, and even then, he spent most of his time in their Tig. Branka figured it was the best guess for where the anvil was located.
Do you know anything else about the anvil?
No one but Caridin ever really knew more than it had some kind of stone-blessed power. Every golem who ever ranged across the Empire was hammered on the steel of that anvil, but no one ever knew exactly how they were made. But Branka was sure she could find out.
Perfect. Okay, so do you know where you're going from here?
Aye. Branka dug up some maps of the ancient Empire. It's a little tough to tell with so much of it collapsed now, but near as I can figure, we're on the right path to Orton Tig.
Okay, let's go.
I've been waiting for someone to say that for 2 sodding years.
Okay, I think this is where we're going to leave this episode though, and we will do the deep roads in the next one. So if you have enjoyed, please drop the video a like, guys. It helps tremendously. If you're new and you haven't subscribed, please do so. That also helps tremendously, and hopefully I'll catch every single one of you in the next one. Bye, guys.